Hello viewers. In the last class we were discussing about structure of cell and different structural organization and its details along with the detailed study of function of cell membrane. Now today we are going to discuss about the transport across the membrane. The transport mechanism that takes place through the membrane can be discussed under varied headings. So let us begin. The transport of across the membrane. The molecules which are going to be transported from two different regions across a membrane, it occurs by various process or mechanisms. So the cell membrane regulates the movement of substance in and out of the cell by various process. When there is a exchange of molecules from outside to inside or inside to outside of the cell, the transport is involved with the movement of substances. This is going to be studied under two headings: the movement of molecules across the cell membrane. One is by the transport of small molecules, and second one is the transport of large molecules. The transport of small molecules are performed by simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion, and active transport. These are involved in transport of smaller molecules. If the larger molecules transportations are involved, then exocytosis and endocytosis process can be observed. So in the transport mechanism, let us discuss this in detail. So let us begin with the transport of small molecules. Under that, three headings are there. First we will complete this. After that we will go for transport of large molecules. So let us begin with transport of smaller molecules. The transport of smaller molecules, which are small in size, can be bring about by simple diffusion, which is also called as passive diffusion. Simple or passive diffusion. And the second one is facilitated diffusion, and the third one is active transport. So let us begin with the first simple diffusion or passive diffusion. It is defined as transport of molecules across the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration, that is down the concentration gradient. So in the left hand of the corner bottom you can see a illustration where the molecules at one side is in higher concentration and the other side of the membrane there is a lower concentration, and the arrow mark shows the movement of the molecules from the higher concentration region to the lower concentration region through the membrane. So this is what simple diffusion. It doesn't require energy or a carrier molecule. So you can see here does not require any carrier molecule or no requirement of energy. So since it is down the concentration gradient, it is simple. It is called as simple because it does not require carrier molecule also, energy also. So this type of diffusion is seen in transport of carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen and ions like sodium, potassium and calcium molecules. This is about simple diffusion based on concentration gradient without requirement of carrier or energy molecules. So please keep this in notice. In the summary we are going to review the same. Next is, you can see this is the structure of a cell membrane. The white part you can see that is the outer cell membrane, outer region of the cell, and you can see the yellow color that is the inner region of the cell. So outer and inner region of the cell, internal region of the cell are going to be separated by the layer that is called a cell membrane or plasma membrane. So you can see this is made up of lipids and protein by layer, along with the presence of cholesterol, glycolipids and other conjugated molecules. So this membrane plays a very important role in the transport mechanism that we are discussing. So the whiter region, outer part of the cell, and yellow region, inner part of the cell, the molecules are transported via these cell membranes. So let us continue. So now the simple diffusion or passive diffusion that we are discussing, that takes place with the help of two ways. One is through the lipid bilayer. So just now we have seen lipid bilayers, that is in the blue color in the cell membrane. Or second one is through the ion channels or pores. These are channeled uh, type of structures that is seen in the cell membrane, that helps in the transport of molecules. So through the lipid bilayer there is a transport of carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, and smaller lipid molecules takes place across the membrane through lipid bilayer. So whereas through the ion channels and pores, ions like sodium, potassium, calcium are transported through protein or ion channels. So by lipid bilayer, gases transportation is easier and it takes place, whereas the mineral ions are transported through ion channels, which are usually specialized protein molecules present on the cell membrane. These ion channels or pores, they are transmembrane protein present in the cell membrane as shown in the figure, and they permit the diffusion of substances, mainly ions. Ions means charged inorganic compounds or mineral ions across the membrane. This helpful in the transportation of ions, that's why it is named as ion channels. So lipid layer, especially gases, and protein specialized structures which forms uh, a gated like structures, which are usually transports the ions in the cell membrane. So ion channels are of two types. One is a passive channel and another one is called as active channel. So the ion channels are illustrated in the figure, and along with that these ion channels are located on the cell membrane is also shown in the figure. So let us see, since ion channels is of two types, one is passive channel and another one is active channel. Let us see the difference between those, or what it means. The passive channel is is a such a type of ion channel that are always open and ions pass through them. So they are always open channels, passive channels, and these are responsible for maintaining the resting membrane potential. So they are always opened. So they are not going to accumulate any types of ions. They are continuously passing the ions, which are always open. That is called as passive channels. Whereas active channels, you can see ion channels that can open or close. Always open is the left side, that is passive channel, whereas it opens or close according to the cell requirement, that is called as active channel. The channels are generally closed and it is opened by variety of mechanisms. So usually these active channels are closed. There are some substances which are going to stimulate or activate these channels to open. So in this we are having voltage gated channels and ligand gated channels. So these both channels are very important in various type of physiological activities. Passive channel and active channels are involved. So once again, you should know passive is always open and active channels are open or closed, and it requires some molecules or mechanism so that to open or to close. Next one is, after simple diffusion or passive diffusion studied in detail, we'll go for facilitated diffusion. Facilitated means, as the name itself suggests, it facilitates the transport of molecules. Process of transport of molecules across the membrane down the concentration gradient. It is also similar to simple diffusion. where the concentration, higher concentration to lower concentration, the movement of molecules takes place. But in this you can see with the help of carrier molecule, whereas in simple diffusion or passive diffusion there was no carrier molecule, only transport of molecule across the gradient. But in this transport down the gradient along with the carrier molecule, so you should remember the presence of carrier molecule in facilitated diffusion. And only carrier molecule is required, does not require energy. So it does not require energy, just a carrier molecule is required. Example, absorption of fructose, glucose and galactose are the example for facilitated diffusion. So the carrier molecule facilitates the transport of molecules, hence it is called as facilitated diffusion. So in active transport, the last one in the transport of smaller molecules, simple is the first, second one is the facilitated, and the third one is the active transport. So this active transport of is a mechanism where the transport of molecule across the membrane with the help of a carrier molecule and energy. So you should remember carrier molecule is also present and also energy is also required. Along with that, one more is the transport is against the concentration gradient. This is against the concentration gradient, that means from lower concentration to higher concentration, whereas simple and facilitated is higher to lower, this is lower to higher. So lower to higher, that is one. Second one is it requires carrier molecule, and the third one is it requires energy. This is the active transport mechanism. So you can see in this illustration, in this show you the all the three types of mechanisms of transport of smaller molecules. The first one is the simple diffusion, where there is a transport of molecules across the concentration gradient from higher to lower concentration gradient. And then we are having uh, channeled proteins, ion channels. So that is, you can see channel proteins, ion channels. And then facilitated diffusion, where a carrier molecule you can see with a black dot of molecule movement across the membrane. And the last one, active transport, where you can see a molecule black colored is moving in a carrier molecule. Along with that they have shown ATP, that is requirement of energy. So simple diffusion, the first dot, black dot, where there is no circle type of structure on the membrane, so it does not require carrier molecule. So next to that is a second dot which is passing through a channel like structure that indicates ion channels. And the third one is dot is also transport of molecules, that is based on facilitated, where only carrier molecule is required. And the fourth black color dot movement, it is, you can see the transport molecule along the carrier molecule with the ATP is present. So this is summary of the whatever we have studied. Now you can see the summarize the three transport system. First one is facilitated passive diffusion, first one, second one is facilitated, and third one is active transport. The moment is you can see the passive and facilitated both are same. Down the concentration both are same, higher concentration to lower concentration. Whereas the last one, active transport, is against the concentration gradient, that means lower to higher concentration. And the requirement of carrier molecules for passive diffusion, it is not required, and also energy, the last column, that is also not required. So both energy and carrier is not required for passive diffusion, whereas for facilitated you can see the requirement of carrier protein, yes, it requires a carrier protein, and the ATP energy is not required, hence it is shown no. Whereas the last column, active transport, it is showing both yes for carrier protein and yes for energy, so it requires both carrier and energy. So now this is about the transport of smaller molecules. In that we have studied the simple or passive diffusion, and second one is facilitated, and third one is active transport. So one more topic is very important, that is called as osmosis. So what osmosis means? Osmosis is the diffusion of solvent across the semi-permeable membrane down the concentration gradient. So it's movement of transportation of molecules down the concentration gradient. In the cell, plasma membrane acts as a semi-permeable or selectively permeable. So the cell can selectively admit the molecule into the cell, and that is called as semi-permeable membrane, selectively permeable. So various type of molecules are there. In that, only selected molecules are able to be transported or absorbed into the cell. This figure illustrates the osmosis. You can see left side the blue color dot is the molecule which is in the air concentration, whereas the box in the right side is also having blue color, but that is in lower concentration. The movement of molecules from right side box to left side, sorry, left side to right side is moving, that is from higher concentration to lower concentration, so through the semi permeable membrane. This is about transport of molecule across membrane by osmosis process. Next class we are going to study with transport of molecules with transport of larger molecules. Thank you.